Welcome back to Phasmophobia. I'm here to do the weekly challenge. I believe this is a hide-and-seek variety, hide-and-seek seeker. It's going to be in the high school. And if I'm correct, at least as I understand it, this is a friendly ghost challenge. This ghost is never going to hunt, and you're not going to lose any sanity. So if you need to figure out the ghost with a hunt, you're kind of out of luck. Unless you get hit with a bunch of ghost events. So, hide and seek. Seeker. There's a very quiet ghost hiding somewhere. Can you find it? And as the challenge suggests, the hardest part of this challenge is just finding the ghost.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. We've had no reports of violence, but keep an eye out.
But I do believe it is a 3 evidence challenge. It's just a matter of finding the ghost. Now, what are we lacking here? We have no crucifixes. We have no smudges because, frankly, we don't need them. What would really stink, though, is if one of the objectives is to prevent a hunt with a crucifix when we don't have any. That would really stink. But anyway, so since the primary challenge here is just finding the ghost, let's see if we can find it. The power's up there, and probably the most useful tool for finding the ghost will be a paramic. So I'm going to take a paramic around with me, and I'm not even sure if we have a cursed possession. Let's find out. No, we don't even have a cursed possession. So, let's, the power was upstairs. So why don't I start? I guess the paramic can't hear between floors, so that kind of stinks. I'll take one pass with the paramic. Just listening as I walk around. Another possibility would be to close all of the doors, make sure they're all closed, and then take another pass and look for an open door. I'm also going to check the hallways with my thermometer. Look for a cold hallway. The reason I'm looking at this blue is because the PSVR2 sort of offsets the red and the blue in odd ways. When I look at the blue like this, it looks very, very close to the wall. But when I stand here, it looks like it's a lot farther out from the wall. I can't tell if it... Yeah, it looks like it's closer, which is odd because I thought that the blue cornhole beanbags yesterday at the campsite seemed farther away than closer. So I don't know. It's all a matter of perception. Okay, so I didn't hear anything down here. Let's see if we hear anything upstairs. This challenge is a lot better with a full group of people because then everyone can split up and grab a paramic, take a thermometer around, look for a cold hallway, look for a cold room. Well then. Where did we hear that? I think it's in here. Okay. Well, jeez, it is the farthest distance from the entrance as possible. Thank you, Ghost. So I'm not going to bother looking for the bone. I'm not going to bother with the extra objectives. I'm just going to figure out the ghost and leave. And I never have to worry about a hunt because I've spent all this time in the dark. And I don't even think it's going to hunt if it's a demon. Because I think this is a friendly ghost challenge. Yeah, see, still 100%. Okay, so let's take in stuff. What would have made this challenge really nice is if they would have given us just extra player speed. I mean, why torture us with having to go so far around a large building when we never have to worry about being hunted, and yet we still walk at a crawl? But at least we have tier 3 stuff. If it would have been tier 1, I would have been a little bit angry. It's not this room, is it? Oh, it's this one. You're still in here, right? Yes, I would say yes. I didn't see an orb. I wonder if I should have put the dots behind the camera and faced it in front of the camera so that it covers a cone. Maybe I'll do that next time. Oh, am I having a problem with my controllers? I'm getting a pop-up warning me that my controllers are on the fritz. Stand by. Okay, they're off. Turning them back on again. It's 1, it's 2. Okay, good. I'm not missing very much of the room. I'd say that's good. So there's no orb. No freezing temps yet. No EMF 5 to speak of. I mean, I could just rule right now that it's Spirit Box, UV, and Ghost Writing. Is that possible? Spirit Box, UV, Ghost Writing would be a Poltergeist. Well, let's go see if that assumption pans out. Let me check my audio options, make sure it's set properly. No, it's not. UV and salt. Well, I haven't gotten EMF 5 yet either. But let's just see if I get... let's just see if I get the writing, the UV, and the spirit box. I don't even have a way to figure out if it's a friendly ghost mission because I can't reduce my sanity at all. Did it throw the book? Okay, so we have UV. How old are you? Where are you? What do you want? How old are you? Where are you? What do you want? How old are you? Where are you? What do you want? How old are you? Where are you? Doesn't seem like it's spirit box. So what am I missing here? It's not ghost writing. It's definitely UV. Jesus! So where's my book? Did it throw my book? It also might be a low activity ghost. But where's my ghost writing book? Heard it knock on the window. Well, I guess I'll bring in the other book. It's not a mare. If the light switch was on and then it turned it off again. Let's see. How about temperatures? Okay, we got freezing. Good. That's another good start. So we're down to Demon, Hantu, Mimic, and Jinn. I don't think it's a Mimic because there's no orbs in here. Don't have it. Uh-oh. My, gotta reset my controllers again. Stand by. Come on. 1, 2. Okay, good. So freezing and UV, but no spirit box? How old are you? Where are you? What do you want? How old are you? Where are you? And let's rule out spirit box for the time being. And there's no ghost orb either, so we're down to Jinn and Demon. So I either need ghost writing or I need EMF 5. If it threw the ghost book, which it looks like it did, because I can't find it anywhere, then it's not a demon. But if it's a Jinn and the power's on, my sanity should be dropping, shouldn't it? No, the power's not on. Jinns can only hit your sanity when the power's on. If I would really want to prove EMF 5, I might have to take some lanterns in and lay the EMF nearby and see if I can get an EMF 5 out of those. Okay, so let's take this book in. Come on, that is not the one I reached to grab. Thank you. They really have to redo their hand routines. You should grab the one you have, the thing you have highlighted. It shouldn't prioritize grabbing things off your belt. Of course, there might be other times where you want to grab your belt item, but you can't because there's an item near your hand, but you can always walk away from objects. If you're having trouble reaching for something, you might have no choice than to bring your hand close to your belt. So I think prioritizing the objects that aren't on your belt makes more sense. There you go. There's the EMF5. Okay, we have a Jinn. Time to go. EMF5. Jinn. Weird.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
One down.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Same strategy. Now, an interesting experiment to do in the last mission would have been to turn on the power and see if the Jinn actually drained my sanity, and then let it get below 50% and see if it ever hunted. But I didn't want to spend any more time in the mission, and I didn't want to, hey, power. I didn't want the video to be too long. I won't turn on any lights until I know where the ghost is. I have to honestly say the one thing that prevents... Uh-oh. The one thing that prevents VR... Oh, man, it's a gymnasium ghost. Oh, can you possibly be more difficult? I saw my breath just as I was leaving. How am I going to do this? Yeah, he's throwing basketballs. I have to walk around that whole gym with the spirit box. Maybe I'll save the spirit box evidence for last. I don't suppose there's a camera in there, is there? Oh, there is. There's an orb. Oh, that makes that easy. Okay, so I don't need a camera, but I will take both dots in. I'll take in a book. And if it's freezing, hopefully, that'll be easy enough to collect too. Put you right there. Oh, come on. I clicked you. Let's turn the light on. Turn this light on. Oh, wait. It turned on the power? Huh. I did not turn on the power. Awful nice of the ghost to do that for me. Alrighty then. Frankly though, I should probably leave this off for a bit while I look for dots. And man, that's just terrible. The dots don't reach as far as I'm hoping. So what are the chances that the ghost will walk in those two little cones? I mean, there isn't any way to get a ghost to walk to any particular place in a room. Unless it's a banshee, and then it'll wander straight to me. But so far we have a ghost orb, which means that banshee is a possibility. Alright. Let's get the other ghost book. And I guess UV and some salt. Terrible. Well, if it is a ghost writing ghost, it hasn't written anything yet. Yeah, looking at that blue. Okay, good. We got a child, and it is UV. Thank you for walking through that for me. We still could have a mimic. What's temperature in here? Well, it's a freezing ghost too. So we're down to Hantu. Oh, it can't be a Hantu because it turned on the power. We have to have a mimic. It's the only possibility. So I should be able to walk around and get a spirit box. Hantus never turn on the fuse box. Because they want the buildings to be cold. Okay, let's see how long this takes. How old are you? Where are you? What do you want? How old are you? Where are you? What do you want? How old are you? Where are you? What do you want? How old are you? Where are you? What do you want? How old are you? Where are you? What do you want? How old are you? Where are you? What do you want? How old are you? Where? Here we go. We have a mimic. Apparently it's not possible in the game to make a hoop with the basketball because the mouse doesn't allow you to throw the ball this high. Man, is that ever high up there. But can I make it? I don't care. Okay. I guess one of the art guys on the Kinetic team named CJ had mused to himself during a collab that he might lower those hoops, but he never did. At least, not yet. Okay, so we got 3 evidences and a ghost orb. So ghost orb is the fake evidence. We got spirit box, so we have a mimic. Well, I'm glad I saw my breath because I don't think it would have occurred to me
There's some jobs ready for you.
to go back into the gym to look for it. But I caught my breath just as I was leaving that first time.
We've arrived. Check the equipment. Get set up before investigating.
Where's the power this time? It's to the right.
New intel. Reports of light switching. Possibly harmless, but be careful out there.
Okay, same strategy. The paramic did help me find the first ghost. Breath helped me find the second. Doors are still finicky. I'm going to hit the light switch in the lobby because I'm going to go this way and turn on the power immediately. I'll turn on lights when I know where the ghost is. Do all doors start closed? I think they do. Looks that way. So really we just need to look for any open door. Like here? Oh, well, look at that. At least it's on the first floor this time. Yeah, it's definitely colder in here. Okay, good. Great. So, yeah, I guess all doors start closed, so just look for a closed one, or look for an open one. Not all rooms have doors, but very few of them don't. I was going to check if there's a setup timer here. It's already at 0. I'm not sure. I forgot to check the timer. It might be a 5-minute setup timer, which just means that it's amateur. But the setup timer really doesn't matter because the ghost doesn't hunt at all, and it turned off the power, so we are not dealing with a Jinn. Jesus! Hi there. We have an EMF 5, at least. I think I'll still put this here. Book is there. Noted. Jeez, I got so scared I turned off my sprint. Not a Jinn. Oh. I'm suspecting we're dealing with an Oni, because that one ghost event took away 20% of my sanity. Ghosts. Oni. EMF 5, freezing temps and dots. Okay, so there's dots. That's the first confirmation. I'll just go back in and confirm that I have freezing and we can leave. Oni ghost events take away 20% of your sanity when they touch you. Most other ghosts only take away 10%. I believe a banshee in some circumstances can take away 15%. I'm not certain what those circumstances are. But usually for a banshee, I just test for the banshee wail and the paramic, or I put on some motion sensors and I see if it comes wandering to me. You threw my book out of the room? Fine, so you don't like my book. EMF 5 confirmed. And then our temperature is less than 1, and there's negative. So we are out of here. Okay, we got our Oni. Which way do you open? There we go. It's interesting. There's a stipple effect. Huh. When it goes from a different level of detail in the trees, it does a stipple. I'll keep that in mind for my rendering. Oni.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Okay, and there you go. So, yeah, again, I'm pretty sure that it's a friendly ghost challenge. You're not going to lose any sanity unless you hit a ghost event like I demonstrated. All the doors, I believe, do start closed, so if you see an open one, chances are that's the ghost room, unless it's a stalker ghost that's just wandering the hallways because it keeps coming to you and walking back to its room. So watch for breath, or use the paramic, listen for a door or any sound. Failing that, use the thermometer, look for a cold hallway, which will suggest that the ghost is in the room, one of the rooms of that hallway. And then look for an open door, because all the doors start closed. And then when you check the rooms, just check to see if they're colder than everywhere else, and that's usually your ghost room. And then it's a 3 evidence challenge. So good luck with that. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.